Right then, we are live. Oh, looking a bit laggy there. Oh, it's looking a bit laggy. Don't know why that is. Sec. Um, my computer seems like it's alright. Ah, there we go. There we go. I was just gonna say because my computer is the internet's really good on my computer, so I don't know. I am on my phone today. The reason you might be thinking, why is he on his phone? Well, it's just going to be a shorter episode today because of the fact that I've been ill the last couple of days. It's absolutely taken me out of action. I literally just got my parcels out yesterday. I didn't do any listing. I was in bed most of the day. It really just took me down, this illness. I think it's either food poisoning or some sort of virus of some sort, but it's not been very nice. So yeah, Sibke says, "Oh no, you need rest." Yeah, I was in bed all day yesterday, and it's really helped. It really did help the fact that I was in bed because it's made me a lot better today. That good bit of rest. So medium rest chicken was it? No. The only thing that, because my mum's got it as well, the only thing that we can think is we both had a tuna jacket potato on Tuesday, and I woke up on 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Was it? No, it must have been Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning, and obviously I was sick in the night, so I actually was sick 4 times yesterday. I wrapped up my parcels, feeling very, very lightheaded, and I just got back inside, and then I was sick, like for the third time, and then last night I was sick again about 6 o'clock. But today, luckily, I've been okay so far. But yeah, it was, so that's the only thing we can think. But I wanted to come on. I wanted to do at least 10 minutes or so. I don't like keeping people in the dark. I didn't want to just not do Thursday talks and people think, oh my God, where's he gone? What's happened? I've always said in the past I'll at least come on and I'll at least try and do a little bit for you because I just don't like keeping people in the dark. I don't like when I feel like Thursday talks a duty. And if I'm not doing my basic duty of Thursday talks, of at least having a chat with you guys, telling you where I'm up to and stuff, I feel like I'm doing wrong by you. So anyway, tuna jacket potato sounds fishy to me. Hi Adam, I was just saying I've been ill for the last couple of days. That's all. So that's why I'm on my phone today. I've just couldn't be bothered setting it all up with thingy. Fake Rachel with the computer. Fake Rachel says, "Where's the green screen?" I was tempted actually earlier on this week when I was doing that video. I was thinking, I wonder, I could probably do it for Thursday talks, but the thing is, I don't want to overkill the green screen. I don't want to do it for like every video. I mean, I've got so many good ideas with the green screen. Once I'm a little bit better, hopefully maybe by Saturday, Sunday time, I will get another video recorded with the green screen. There's plenty of free effects actually for the green screen that you can get on YouTube and just download them. They fall under the Creative Commons license, so they're completely free to use. And I've thought of so many good ideas with it. So I'm not going to tell you because some of them are so good. It's whether I can actually realize them to the full potential. But the good thing with having a green screen is you can actually execute ideas that you have with with some actual, you can actually execute them well. That's what I'm trying to say. With a lot of things in filmmaking, you have an idea, but you can't necessarily execute the idea very well. But with a green screen, you can do because it allows you to do things that are different. Do-it-yourself lifestyle says contingency plan is to work hard most weeks, then you can take time off when you need it. I took most of Jan off and sales were coming. Sorry, just gone off. Coming in due to hard work a month or two before. Well, I have said actually on this channel, quite cocky. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm ill. It doesn't matter if anything happens to me because I'll just keep working. And for a long time, I believed that. But yesterday was absolutely probably the worst illness I've had in terms of like how hard it hit me. Normally, if I've got an illness, I've had illness before when I've been reselling, and I've just worked through it, and it's been fine. And that's my philosophy: just work through it. But yesterday, my God, I couldn't work through it. I could not, honestly, I could not work through it. And I had parcels that had to go out, so it's made me think. I've got to look at contingency a little bit more, and that's why I made it a topic of this video, because I do need to look at it a little bit more. And again, I've been saying over the past few weeks that in terms of passive income, I've been trying to tell people a little bit about, the fact that I'm trying to build, income strategies, income methods, other than reselling, other than active income and more passive income. And I think that's certainly going to draw into some sort of contingency plans I'm going to put in place, because I think that if you have got eBay and it's a very active source of income, and you can't even get your parcels out, or you can just about get your parcels out and you need to get them out, you can't necessarily think to yourself, right, I'm going to list loads more items, because it's just not possible. Or you might have to end up putting your dispatch time to 5 working days or something. Or if you've got a long-term illness, you're not going to be able to do anything with eBay really. So building up passive income that just is generated automatically without you doing any work, I feel is a great contingency plan. So I think certainly I am going to put a bit more focus on that. Like I was saying, over the past couple of weeks I've been saying that, and this has kind of highlighted that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about contingency a little bit, because it definitely uncritical, is that uncritical health insurance, is there such a thing? What's that, Southwest Thomas? I don't know. Who said uncritical health insurance? I don't even know. Rachel put something a minute ago about Bads Robinson. Does Bads Robinson use the green screen for his videos too? No, he doesn't, Rachel. I don't know. Maybe I should start doing that. That'd be funny. Little personal videos from Bads Robinson or something. Not on YouTube though. But that'd be pretty funny actually. A lot of people won't know that, because that's kind of an inside joke. But yeah. Anyway, we won't go into that because it's not particularly great to go into it now. But anyway, Steve Green says Bads Robinson. I need to know what this is. Well, you can message me, Steve, because I'm not saying it on here. Oh, it's funny though. Sib K says hi Phoebe, hi Gary, Adam. Oh, we've got loads of people in, so thank you everyone for joining me. We've got Phoebe from Fashion Plus. I've not even said any shout outs really. George, hope you get better though, mate. Make the most of the rest. Yeah, definitely. It's been quite nice, because to be honest, it forced me to have a day off yesterday. I mean, it wasn't nice because, I couldn't enjoy the day off, but at the same time, it was quite nice just, being in bed. And to be honest, yesterday I watched about 8 hours of reselling content, probably even maybe 10 hours of reselling content. I watched Sue, I watched Nick and Andrea, I watched Z and Beck, I watched loads of different people, and I've not really been catching up that much on reselling content recently. So, I don't get half the time to watch it anymore. Like, when I first started, I was watching like 4 or 5 hours a day to really get my knowledge up. But now, because my business has got to a certain point, I've just not got time to watch as much as I used to have. So it was quite nice just catching up on everyone. I watched a bit of the moonwalk training videos that Nick and Andrea did. I watched the jumble sale videos, and loads of different ones anyway. Yeah, so it was just nice, catching up on that. But as I say, the whole illness thing wasn't very good. Right, I don't think we've got any questions or anything. We've got, Kirsten's Curiosities in there. Hi there, Kirsten. So yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, feel free to just throw one in. I'll stay on for another few minutes, but as I say, I'm not doing an hour show today. Oh, there we go. Adam says, question, are you going to the Northwest Sellers meetup on Saturday in Liverpool? I've not even gone on the chat group. I'm going to type that in now. But with the way I'm looking, probably not, because I don't even know whether I'm even going to be able to collect. Here's a bloody funny thing. I won 18 boxes of stuff at the auction on Tuesday, and I'm hopefully going to go to the auction tomorrow with my granddad to collect it all in his, don't know what he has, I think it's like a Land Rover or a Jeep or something. Anyway, it's a 4x4. 4x4. And I don't even know whether I'm going to be able to do that, but the problem is, if I don't collect tomorrow, the auction houses, after a certain amount of time from not collecting, they charge a fee. So if I don't collect tomorrow, then I'll end up getting charged £5 a day or something it is, and they're not open Saturday, Sunday, so on Monday. I'm not sure whether they charge for the Saturday and the Sunday, but that'd mean if I collected on Monday, I'd either have to pay an extra £5 or an extra 15 quid if they count Saturday and Sunday. So I don't know. I've got to try and summon up the courage to do that, but I don't know about going to Liverpool and doing that meetup. But I would have loved to do it. I'm gonna try and find the post. I know. Does anyone know who actually did that post on the Tap Chat? Because I've not really looked at it, but so I don't know who did it. But it'd be interesting just to read the post, see what it's about. I know Sue's going. I know like a couple of other people are going. Is Philip going or so? I don't know. I can't remember. But I know a few people are going. I'm assuming Adam's going as well. If you said, how much did you spend at the auction? £302 and something pence for 18 boxes worth of stuff. I actually got a bargain on. Actually, Gary, you'll appreciate this. I actually got a bargain on some cutlery sets. I couldn't believe it. They went for 10 quid plus commission, and there was some like it was a big job lot of cutlery stuff, and in there was some silver handled spoons and stuff like that. It was quite a bargain for the auction house. I mean, there are cheaper auction houses around, but the auction house I go to is quite expensive normally, so it's a bargain for that kind of auction house. But there was some silver handled spoons in there, and a load of other cutlery for 10 quid. Quite a substantial job lot. I missed out on a really nice early 20th century set of 6 teaspoons and sugar tongs, and they were really nice. Now, I could have got about 50 quid out of them, but they went for £15 plus commission, and I couldn't bear going up to £20 because the next bid up would have been £20, and plus your commission, that's like 23 quid. So to get 50 quid out of an item that you spent 23 quid on, it's just not worth it for me. So I would have bought them for 15, if I had got in at 15, and maybe, obviously that had been about 18 quid plus commission, once all said and done. So 18 quid into 50, it's just about worth doing if I can sell them, fairly quickly. But they were quite nice, actually. I think they were Chester, hallmark for Chester, but they were quite nice anyway. But I missed out on them, so that would have been nice to get those, because I don't generally go for a lot of silver stuff because it goes too high. I'd love to sell a lot of silver, and hopefully one day I will. But for the moment, I either don't have the knowledge, or it just goes a little bit too high that for me personally, I can't make much of a margin on. But I suppose a lot of the silver dealers, they work off a slightly lower margin anyway, so and probably they do more quantity than just like loads of quality. Or I suppose quantity and quality. Maybe they buy something for 100 quid, flip it for 200 or 220 or something, and yes, it's a quality item, but they've got to do quantity because they're not making as much. So I think, certainly. Oh, someone's mentioned me on the Instagram. Hi Jason, just tagging. Oh, anyway, it's gone now, so there's no point me reading it. I don't know, but certainly, if I'm looking at silver again, I might look at my margins, and maybe I might have to pay a little bit more. But certainly when you get into that higher value range as well, it might be less of a margin. Liverpool's so far away, guys. Oh yeah, do it yourself. Are you like South Wales or something? Do it yourself lifestyle. Do not buy anything silver as too risky and no margins. Well, there you go. Do it yourself lifestyle. Said it there. Sorry, Southwest Sales has said it there. How do you mean too risky though? I get what you mean with no margins, definitely. But what do you mean like too risky? I wouldn't have said it's necessarily too risky. Like, what's the risk involved with buying silver? Like, that it's not silver, but I mean there are clear hallmarks on it and stuff. I get what you mean with no margins though. There's definitely hardly any margin in it. Ads just tagged you on Insta. Oh right, so it was you just okay, cool. There's so many sellers in the Southwest. You could arrange 1 and 10 people will turn up from the same street. Hi ads. Looking at setting up eBay shop and FBA. What level account do you have on eBay? And are you paying Amazon for FBA account? I have a featured shop, which is the middle shop on eBay, and I have a pro account on Amazon. The pro selling account is like 25. I think it's 30 quid actually a month. When you, I don't know, is that plus VAT or something? 30 quid including VAT on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I think it's 30 quid.
Risk is sits too long and may not get what you think it's worth. Oh right, I wouldn't have thought silver would have sat too long because it's like for one, it has an intrinsic value. I know the intrinsic value is a lot less than the sort of decorative value, if you would call it that. But no, I wouldn't have thought it'd be sit for that long. I mean, I suppose you could always sell it on auction, but then, yeah, as you say, you'd then go down the path of maybe not getting what you think it would be worth. So, yeah, I don't know. Thing is, I really am passionate about silver. I'd love to buy precious metals and stuff, but it's just, I found on so many occasions that the margin just isn't there. Question, how has the storage unit changed? Oh, how's the storage unit changed your mindset about storing stock? It just changed my mindset in terms of like going bigger. Just like, I would never have bought 17, 18 boxes at an auction. Like, and I'm doing that like once or twice a month now, plus car boots, plus charity shops. I couldn't do that with just being in the spare room, in the room there. So I think it's changed my mindset in the sense that I'm just buying big. Last set of silver teaspoons took nearly a year to sell. Oh my god! Right, maybe it isn't so great then. But yeah, I probably will try and buy one item of silver at some point just to say that I've sold them and I've got them. I mean, I don't know about sort of silver as an investment, but then again, you've got to get it so cheap, haven't you? That is it worth doing, or can you even get it that cheap to do it as an investment? Or maybe gold's a better investment. I'm not sure. I've never looked into precious metal investing, but because I don't really particularly like doing that. I like doing things that give me a return on my investment in terms of a dividend or passive income and stuff like that, like I've talked about all the time. But right, so yeah, it's just changed my mindset in terms of buying. Just buying a lot of stuff, volume of stuff. And in terms of, I know someone else was asking about storage lockup. I will do a video. I'll just do a very quick segment in a video, just showing you a little look at the storage lockup again. It's looking pretty bare at the moment, but obviously I've got about 17 boxes to go in, 17, 18 boxes to go in. So that'll fill it up a bit. But I will do another segment on the lockup. What I'm finding is that with the lockup, you're spending money on it each month. So generally, what I think is if I can get a night, like let's say I get a haul, right, that's cost me 300 quid, and let's say listed value I can get, I don't know, 1,300, 1,500 out of that lot, because generally auctions you can get quite a good sale turnover off your cost. Generally you can get like 4, 5, 6 times your actual capital employed in terms of sales. Generally there's a good markup at auction. But if I can get that amount out of it and I can process that within, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, and then I add my 72 quid on top for the lockup, obviously I've not got the £50 for the man in the van this time because my granddad's picking it up with me. But if I factor all that in and then, I say I've made like 500, 600 quid profit off that, and don't forget I've got car boot purchases, charity shop purchases within that 3 weeks as well, and then obviously the cycle starts again, I can kind of think to myself, well, it's worth doing. It's like kind of worth the cost of of having that storage lockup. But I think it's only worth having the cost if you're buying big and the margin on the items you're buying is significant. I think that for car boot sellers, for auction buyers, for car boot buyers, for auction buyers, it's definitely worth doing if you can buy en masse and just store them, because that £72, if you're buying a lot of stuff and at a decent margin, it suddenly doesn't seem like hardly anything to pay for a bit of storage, because you're getting quite a lot out of the items that you're using to store it in. And the other thing that I thought about is maybe storing listed stock in there, but obviously with that I have to then go down there and get the listed stock. But maybe storing listed stock might be a better way of doing it, or more cost effective, and I'm sure there's people out there who do that. But yeah, anyway, I think I'll leave it there, guys. I won't stay on any longer. I don't want to wear myself out or anything, because you know what I get like on Thursday Talks. I just ramble and ramble and ramble, and I'll probably end up wearing myself out today. Question, I appreciate you're ill. and it's difficult, but do you think you... Oh, for God's sake, Simke! No, not today! Not today! I can't do that question today. I'm going to have a breakdown. Oh, God. Don't do that. Oh, God. Bloody hell, no. No, don't you do it. You keep bloody finding new ways to draw me in. It's not fair. Oh, God. You can tell, I'm not 100% there today because I've not got the same amount of vigor. I'd normally be like all, hand gestures and everything, but today I'm just like, I'm not got that same vigor. So finally we know what it takes to shut ads up. Yeah, exactly. You do. Southwest Star says, hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much, Gary. I will do. I have actually done some photos today. I managed to get 6 items photographed, not 6 photos, but yeah, I managed to get 6 items photographed. So I'll see if I can list them later on. I just feel so terrible for not listing anything yesterday. I didn't list anything Tuesday as well. I had a day off listing Tuesday, thinking that that'd be fine anyway, because I'll just start listing again Wednesday. But I didn't list anything yesterday, and it's very, very rare for me to go 2 days without listing anything. Normally generally once a week, I'll have 1 day off listing. So 6 days out of the 7 I'll list. Generally about 10 to 15 a day. But yeah, this week I've had 2 off. So, and actually the end of last week I had a day off as well. So within a week I've had 3 days off listing. So yeah, I need to get back to doing a few. But I've got a nice couple of military items actually in the other. Yeah, I'm off again. Yes, I'm rambling again. I can't stop. But I'll just tell you this and then I'll go. I did say I would go, but I'll go now anyway. Yeah, so I've got a nice couple of military bits in the other room that I didn't list a while back. So I've probably got about, I think there's a military, well, I don't know what you'd call it, I suppose a military suit, like a jacket and well, not jeans, but you know what I mean, trousers combo. And I don't know what they're worth. I mean, I think they're World War II era, maybe a little bit post World War II, but I think there's got to be 40, 50 quid in those. So, and then I've got 2 large jerry cans. Now, I sold the little jerry cans. I did them as a pair. And I sold them for 40-ish, I think. 35 quid. No, 30 quid plus post. Oh, yeah, I showed them in a sales update, didn't I? 30 quid plus post. So, I'm thinking on the larger ones, I might go for like 50 quid, something like that. So, I've got, a nice couple of slightly higher value items in there anyway. So, I've got 2 of those jacket and trouser combos, so they might be 30, 40, 50 quid each. I'll have to do some more research on them, and then the jerry cans, which hopefully should be, about 40, 50 quid. So that's quite good. So I've got a couple of high value items in there, and then I've got a load of stuff hopefully coming tomorrow. Right, I think I will go now, and I will actually say bye now. I won't ramble anymore. Me too. Right, I'll go now. So thank you very much, everyone, for popping in. Thank you for the kind words and well wishes. And yeah, I will be back with another video very soon. I wouldn't expect anything till weekend, though. Maybe Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Monday, but I don't know anyway. But we'll see. I think I've got through the worst of it now. So, hopefully by Saturday, Sunday, I'll be able to